Morning, Froggy here. This morning I'm going to show you how to add coolant to your BMW. First we're going to pop open the hood. Okay, now you might think this is easy to do. It might not be so easy for some of you, so I thought, well, I'll just put up a little video and show you how it's done. You want to make sure you do this when the engine is cold. Why? Because if you open up the cooling system when the engine is hot, you're going to get a coolant bath, and you really don't want to do that. You could get burned. The coolant gets very hot. Why am I doing this? Because I got a warning light on the dash that said low coolant. So this is where you add the coolant. Right here, this is the coolant overflow tank. And you want to open this up slowly, even if it's cold. Now this car is sat all night, so it's stone cold. It's very cool. It's kind of stiff to open up this cover. You can see I'm putting some pressure on it to open it up. It's got a couple of O-rings there and there, and this is the coolant. It's a float, and when it floats, when it goes down, way down, when the coolant is low, that's when your warning light comes on. Right now I already added a little bit of coolant, so the float is up a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more just to show you how to do it. This is the antifreeze I'm using. It's straight 100% antifreeze. It's BMW brand. You might be able to get a compatible brand at your local auto parts store, but I'd like to use the BMW. It's a blue color actually. What I did was I took another bottle and made a 50-50 mix, 50% coolant, 50% water. You can see it's blue, and I shook it up a little bit, and that's what I'm going to add. Okay, let's see if I can do this without spilling any. You just take the coolant, you pour some in, and you'll see that float start to move around. I'm not going to put very much in because I already topped this up yesterday. I'm just showing you where it goes. You want to add enough so that little float starts to come up. Now there are actually some instructions. You won't be able to read this, but there are some instructions here on the cover right here that show you where the position of the float indicator is supposed to be. So that's it. I put a little silicone grease on these threads and on these O-rings just to make it go on easier. Screw it back on. More until it doesn't move anymore. It gets a little tight, a little stiff. That's alright. There. It's all the way closed. You've added coolant. The low coolant light will go off. If this video is helpful, click me a thumbs up. And if you want to see my videos that are going to be produced in the future, click on the subscribe. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.